raring to go. There's going to be a lot of fun in this match, and Andrei is a partner everybody wants. So solid, makes the right decisions, and has beaten the Johns brothers. It's going to be good. Let's play pickleball.
Side out.
And I expect Daescu and Ignatowich to speed things up a little more. I don't think they want to get long dink rallies with the Johns brothers. They know they're probably going to be on the losing side of a lot of those rallies.
That's pretty right there. So good start for these two.
And this team's got some firepower.
Oh,
both these guys can hit the ball hard. If a ball's up over either of their shoulders, just turn around and walk to the back of the court.
Point. Two, 0-1.
And just like I said, we're yet to see a dink from Andrei Daescu.
Second serve.
And Jimmy tries an attack from a very low position.
A little unfortunate off the net,
Yeah.
but like you said, it was probably too low to attack in the first place.
First strike pickle from Ben there.
It sure is. And hey, going back, we're in the home of, not the home of NASCAR, but we're at near the Bristol Speedway. We want speed. I want speed at least. So those are the points that I'm looking for.
Sam's coaching them all up to slam the pedal. Wow, and Collin plays with that Scorpius paddle, and he just gets, that wasn't a full Scorpius, it was more protecting his right shoulder, but that was nice.
He's definitely one of the best defenders in men's doubles.
Mr. Defender looking for some offense.
Generally speaking, yes. I think he's going to hold his ground. He knows he's playing with his brother and the best player in the world. So Ben just going to say, Collin's just going to say, yeah, I'll be solid. I'll do what you need to do on my side, and you take over from there. But at previous point, he said, no, I can do it too.
And I think he has to with the evolution of the game. Right side players are not just setting the table, they're finding offense. We saw Tardio do that a lot, and they're lost to these two. Violent finish after a nice little scoop from Ignatowich.
It sure was. And you're absolutely right. Going back to your previous statement of saying a right side player needs to be more aggressive. The game, even though at its core is a game of dinking and hands and slowing the ball down, the more it evolves, the more we're seeing players, find ways to speed up from difficult positions.
3-3-2.
Good read, but the paddle had way too open there for Andrei.
That's the trouble with tall guys. I know. You get the limbs and the arms they're too long. He couldn't catch up to the ball. We saw him catch that one very late. Couldn't come up with the quick enough hands.
And Ignatowich, I've talked to, is now working with a coach, Max Freeman, a former #2 player at Vandy. So that's where James played his tennis, and he said it's really helping that part of the game, have another set of eyes and make yourself better. So the coaching just gets more and more here, Sam.
No, if pickleball stays on this trajectory that it's on right now, in 3 years, I think every player in the top 30 is going to have a coach.
Side out.
Coach would like you to make the thirds, though.
Yeah. It sure
4-3-1.
That's just beautiful slide, and then his punch is remarkable.
It is for a big guy. He gets his body out of the way, and it's almost like a jab, like a boxer.
Point.
Because it's interesting, when Ignatowich plays the right, and he's played his share of that, you give up that beautiful two-handed backhand of his, because you just won't see it much.
And we'll see if James and Andrei Daescu stay in this position the entire match, or if, hey, maybe we'll switch it up, like you said, and let James use that great backhand dink that he has.
3-5-1. Point.
Just beautiful destruction there earlier in the year. Had a little shoulder injury. That is long in the past.
4-5-1.
And I can't think of a player that hits the ball harder than him when it's up above his shoulder.
And when I played rec with Jimmy, you better play your best, because he even hits the ball harder in rec play, and it is an absolute BBs coming at you.
Point.
Good aggressive play from Ben Johns.
Excuse me, second serve. 5-5-2. Yours. Side out.
Just the most awkward little half punch, delicate winner.
It kind of hit on the side of Daescu and Ignatowich and died just out of James's reach, just out of Andrei's reach.
Point.
Well done from Ben there. Lets that ball travel and then just curls it, Sam.
And you can see Ignatowich kind of looking down, thinking, is that going to go in? Was it going to go wide? It's tough to leave those balls.
Second serve.
Yeah, and I think it'll have to be dire to get Andrei off the left. He just does so many things well, and to have Jimmy in front of Ben being able to counter, I think they'll like that. And there's that counter ability of Ignatowich with those punches again.
That is so good. I mean, it's so quick. As a fan, you can't even, focus on the ball with your eyes. It's so quick, but these guys are so talented. And an excellent put away from Daescu, cleaning it up.
Yeah, once your partner is engaged as the right side, you as a left side player have got to slide over and get in the fight, and Andrei did that perfectly there. Wow, just a lot of aggressive offense, including from CJ there.
The Johns had hit 10, 12 good shots there to win that point.
Five, 6-2. Side out.
That was just not well communicated there.
No, ball down the middle. I didn't hear anyone say anything. No. I believe that is Andrei's ball. Just he's got to be dominant, get over there, get the feet in position, and hit a good third.
Second serve.
Oh, CJ hold the finish.
Usually get a
6-5-2.
held finish off a winner, not a miss. He knows he was on that one.
And Ben goes two-y combo, and it works.
James did a good job of recognizing where the first one was going, getting out of the way, countering it, but Ben was ready for the next one and did his job.
Oh, pretty. Down a game in 8-5, but dug their way out, and now are playing a lot more confident. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Side out.
Ball tips the tape. We see the reaction from Ben there. It sails it a bit long.
5-8-1.
Yeah, angry at the tape. That's his brother's job.
Point.
And look at it. Ignatowich sneaked that up the line.
Surprise Ben, he got there late. Sometimes you got to go outside of your comfort zone, which Ignatowich did there, and it paid off.
Second serve.
And pickleball's unforgiving. When you don't hit the ball in the middle of the paddle, it's frustrating. It doesn't make its way to the net, and you just got to turn around and play the next point.
It's a clunk, and then we've got net mics that make another clunk. Oh, great read from Andrei. Got to make it, though.
It was tough to tell if he shanked that or he just didn't get enough rotation on it to bring it down in the court.
And there you see the drought for the Johns brothers. Haven't made the final in 5 straight.
And we're just getting better and better players into these draws week in and week out. If you would have gone back 12, 16 months and said, hey, we haven't seen the Johns brothers in a final in 2 weeks, you would have been shocked. But now that's not as surprising just with the talent pool that we see in these events.
Yeah, the surprise here is actually the fact that Frazier and J.W. Johnson are not in the final after making 6 consecutive. Michael Lloyd and Todd Fote sent them packing.
Yeah, no one had that on their 2024 bingo card, as the young kids say.
And right side offense, CJ gets them to game point here, speeding up the forehand. There you see Jocelyn DeVilliers keeping an eye on that. He will play in the next one, joking with Ben. Almost got a smile. Almost.
Maybe he'll give him one if they win this point.
Yeah, see what you did, Jay? See what you did? That's not on me. That's on DeVilliers right there.
It sure is.
So 1 game point lost.
6-10-1.
That was wild and awkward and out of position. I think CJ hit a ball that was a foot wide when Andrei was out of position, but it all worked out.
And it looked like one of the earlier balls went off of Andrei's, almost fingers and paddle simultaneously, which is legal in this game.
A little flamingo miss there for CJ, and us Flemings love flamingos. So within 2.
8-10-1.
CJ having to stay back in doubles. What a shot as CJ loaded up the Scorpion, and there was no sting, and I'm getting pushed is good for everybody.
It sure is, and they're starting to get pushed from round 1. We used to see them kind of cruise into the semifinals, then get challenged, but now it's 5 tough matches to win these events these days.
Can't get the ball down on the first try to tie us up at 10. Boy, if they get 2 stops, they might actually start using timeouts.
Yeah. This is a massive point here.
And that was on Jimmy's serve, which had really been setting them up. So that first stop was huge.
Oh, that's so bad.
Ignatowich lets all of us know how he feels about that selection.
He got a little impatient there. They were in a dink rally. He goes at Ben. Ben's laughing. He swats that down nicely.
What a time for frivolity. 10-9 in game one of a semi. And that'll do it as Daescu pulls the backhand wide.
We saw some fun speed ups. Jimmy challenged Ben up the line a couple times, won those. At the end, they they just didn't execute on a couple shots, but did a nice little comeback and got themselves to a 9-10 spot. And yeah, they played a good first point here in game two. We'll see if they can keep some of that momentum they had from game one.
1-0-2.
This is the lethal combination of the serve and forehand of Ignatowich. A great deep return from CJ and to Andrei.
I mentioned this earlier with Annalie, how she's so engaged game after game, set after set. And Ben's, in the same boat. He plays so many matches during the year. It's hard to stay engaged. 15 matches a week at all these tournaments. He wins so often. So, at times you'll see him maybe a little more careless than someone like an Annalie is. We saw an air there early, but the majority of the time he is locked in and the best player in the world.
And a jumping punch counter from Ignatowich right there was brilliant. That's why they will sacrifice the two-handed backhand roll dink for all that he can do in front of Ben.
See Ben just work the ball around the court there. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, we got to make you tall guys bend, Sam.
We don't like that.
Wow, that's pretty. That's the reach, though. On the other side of that is if you can get a paw on it, Ben was not in position.
And that's that aggressive play off difficult shots that we're saying the game is. We're seeing more and more of that. That was a great speed up from Ignatowich, challenging Ben Johns, going right at him.
Second serve.
Just loaded up on the two-handed backhand was CJ there, and then another one of those little poke things right out in front. It's working. I mean, that shot is disgusting.
It is, and he makes it look easy. That is not an easy shot, folks, what he just did.
No, no one has that.
No one has it, exactly. He's the only player in pickleball that can hit that shot on a regular basis. He almost does the pickleball community a disservice by making it look so easy.
Yes, Ben, at least struggle.
Those of you at home, don't try that shot.
No, don't.
You will not make it.
Same guy right there, though. So a rough possession for the Johns brothers.
2-2-1.
Love that look. Oh, what a dainty lob from Andrei. We're still playing. This is nuts. And that ends with Ankh after just an epic battle that did not go his way. He's like, why didn't I just do that? It takes 2 swings.
That's right, exactly. Just end the point in 3 shots every time.
It's not hard. Off the tape. Bugs Bunny swing for CJ, and he's not on tilt yet, but keep an eye on him.
Because that's the ball Daescu shouldn't have sped up. The only reason he won that point was because it tipped the tape and went over CJ's paddle.
Another one from Daescu, and despite losing that rally at 2 apiece, he's now been responsible for 3 in a row.
He's bounced back in a big way, and that's the advantage of being a tall guy like him. If you leave one of those dinks just a little too deep in the court, he's going to use that length, and he's going to poke it up the line there that he did, like he did.
CJ just giving him a sliver on that sideline, and he found it.
Side out.
You're right. Yeah.
2-5-1. Second serve.
And it's frustrating when you miss the easy one. You did all the hard work there. You kind of got somewhat of the ball that CJ's going to make 19 out of 20 times, and he dumps it in the net.
Wow, to take that back at Andrei there is not easy.
When you watch that Ben dinks it, he kind of moseys in slow, but the hands are firing, and he's ready to go with that speed up from Ignatowich and fires it back quicker.
How can part of your body be going 100 miles an hour? The rest is just chill.
Only he knows, and that's why he's #1 in the world. And it seems as if Daescu's in control of these firefights. He's got the ball on his forehand side. He's got balls that are higher, but he's just not coming away with the victories on these firefights.
4-5-2.
Sky hook just wide from Ben. He's asking CJ, did I miss it? I thought he did.
I thought he did as well. It's tough. It kind of landed right on the view line of the tape, but it appeared to be wide by an inch or 2.
And a second nice lob from that guy right there. Boomer Sooner played his college tennis in Norman.
Second serve.
Now in the same conference as his partners, Vanderbilt Commodores.
College football is going to be good here in a couple of weeks.
Right around the corner. Uh-oh.
Side out.
Andrei overran his position there.
Sometimes, you know, 2 big guys coming in, the momentum was just too much. They couldn't stop themselves and make a play on the ball.
And CJ has found a lot of offense in this match, and it's necessary.
It sure is. And Daescu left that one, again, just up a little too high. Collin's too good. He's going to make that every time.
Just get that the heck on out of here, says Jimmy.
I love that from Jimmy. He jumps up in the air, and then it's almost, like I said earlier, it's like a jab that a boxer gives you, and he just punches the ball back down at your feet. Got Jimmy on the left side.
You.
It's one of those points you feel like you're shortchanged. I sat here, I watched a bunch of good dinks. I needed to end in dramatic fashion, not with a missed dink.
You want a firefight?
I want a firefight. Someone speed those up. If you guys can hear me on the court.
Yeah. Can we get
Let's
piped to
speed
the
up
house?
here.
Can someone pipe us to the house? I'm quite certain that the players would not enjoy that, but fans might.
5-5-1.
5 up here in game 2. Anyone's ball game.
Take and serve.
Again, make the big fellas bend. Great shot by Ben.
5-5-2.
I feel like that's a shot that's actually improved for him over this last year. That two-handed backhand. Used to be predominantly a guy who went underspin on that side and chipped it. Now he can do both.
And you want to talk about needing reach. I have no chance of touching that ball. You would have made it with these as well, Sam, with your beautifully repaired Achilles.
Andrei's, what, 6'5", 6'6"?
Yeah, so you're close.
He's a giant human, 1 inch from the net. That's a scary thing coming at you.
Impose your will, man. You want to,
6-5-2.
anatomy says you got a chance, go do it. And Ben's got an ancillary benefit here of playing against Ignatowich because Fed's going to be firing serve in the singles finals tomorrow, so he's getting free return practice under pressure.
I wonder if he's thinking about that right now.
I'm going to go with no. Just wide slides over there. Yeah, Ben has not had a shot at a Triple Crown in a while. He's already there in singles and mixed, so this would complete the 3-match lineup for tomorrow. Let's just we need to assign a chaperone to CJ here because tape bites again.
That's a tough one to swallow. I mean, if you're Ben there, it hits the tape, but you already have your feet planting, your momentum is going backwards a little bit. You have no shot to lean forward and make a play on that.
6 straight events not making the final in doubles. One of those was not played with CJ. It was actually played with Ignatowich.
6-5-1.
We thought that might be special. That did not work as much as they hoped.
When you're as good as Ben, you have to find difficult stats like that.
I know, exactly.
To make him look not as good as he actually is. The stat's almost a compliment to him in a way.
It is. So a little stalemate here. This is a big chance for Ignatowich and Daescu, and can't get it done again. And CJ's on the dead. Wow. Ignatowich was ready to kill it, but then Andrei was in the way.
That's the problem with having a tall partner. A little shift over, and it threw Jimmy off just enough for him to kind of lay off that backhand and come up with the air.
Just late with that punch, so Ben wins the sparring battle there, 7-6.
That's using his height well. He could have taken that. Usually you see guys fire that ball, kind of waits, goes back inside out, waits till Ben is leaning middle. And Ben, all Ben can do is stare at that one.
Side out.
Are you kidding me?
And Collin's on. He's on that one. It just fired it back off the tape, and you can hear him say, "Are you kidding me?" He feels like he should make those balls.
Second serve.
Yeah, so this is the new team middle ball situation here, because that seemed very juicy.
It sure
6,
did.
7, 2.
No! Sorry,
Side out.
And that's a great play against, Ignatowich and Daescu. We've said it a handful of times now. They're big guys. I know when I'm on the court, I don't want
7,
people
6, 1.
speeding balls up at my neck level. It's hard to get a big frame out of the way of those.
Superb counter from CJ, sets up his little brother, and they are within 3 points of breaking that graphic and telling the team in Santa Monica to figure out a new graphic, because we're heading to Sunday.
Here we go. 8, 6, 1.
Pretty.
Point. Timeout. Receiver. Nice.
And they got Ben to smile almost with Jay DeVilliers, and then Ben missed a serve on game point.
Second serve.
Good patience from Ignatowich and Daescu there, getting the high ball. They both helped each other out there. First one's slapped away by James, and Andrei comes over and cleans up the second one.
And just clobbered back at Daescu, and we have a lot of Daescu sweat on the ball, so CJ's wanting to take that one out of play.
It's almost as if he's waiting. He's in a scorpion position with the paddle back, waiting to hit that shot.
I mean, that was mauled right back at Andrei, and here we go.
10, 6,
Match
2.
point. And that will do it. Welcome back to Sunday, John's brothers. They win impressively, 11-9, 11-6, and they will play for a title tomorrow. We'll talk to the brothers right after this.
Where Ben Johns will be